Indian Keto Diet Plan with Intermittent Fasting. When I decided to write on an Indian keto diet plan, I never expected it is to be easy. After visiting many sites on keto and after joining groups on Facebook, I was bowled over by what my keto counterparts were eating in other parts of the world. They were having a party. The greatest advantage that they have is that they can pick up any food, scan its barcode, feed the data in any fitness app and design their diet plan. But in India, it's not that easy. I live in a very small town in India, where it is an uphill task to procure food that is low in carb and sugar-free. For example, before going on keto, I had never heard of almond flour or chia seeds. No almond flour is available within 170 kilometers of where I still live. And the cost of chia seeds is equivalent to a pair of silver hoops. But I am not going to give up. I am going to make the best of the food I get easily and achieve my target weight no matter what. While designing my Indian keto diet plan, I have kept some essential points in mind. Simple food ideas that are easy to cook and store, meals that can be carried to work, carbs and calorie breakup for each meal. When you design an Indian keto diet plan for yourself, keep in mind the cooking time and the shelf life of the food. My diet plan includes dairy in the form of cheese and paneer and use of stevia as the natural sweetener. I gave up dairy completely because milk is rich in lactose and can cause stalling. My progress so far? Most of you know by now that I have been on a low-carb ketogenic diet for the last 4 months or so. My reasons for going on this diet are very simple. I want to get fit, healthy and in shape. I want my children to not feel embarrassed walking with me, and my husband to get jealous when other men look at me. More than anything, I want to discover my inner beauty and feel good about myself. The past 4 months have been full of discovery and knowledge. I have discovered the apps Fat Secret and Fitness Pal. They have been very helpful, although I have started using them diligently only a month ago. But they are not like super effective because many Indian food items are not on the index. The apps do come very useful in calculating the daily calorie count and my macros. If you ask me, I like the fact that I am not following the diet to the T, because it leaves me scope to be flexible, and takes off the pressure of eating within the numbers. The fact that I have lost 19 KGS is a sure indication that I must be doing something right. I would also like to add that I have never used keto sticks till date, for the simple reason that they are not available here. Coming back to Indian keto diet plan, in the last 4 months, I have consciously tried to eradicate carbs from my diet and had 2 cheat days till date. For those of you who have just joined the keto wagon, please remember to maintain your electrolyte level at all times and keep yourself well hydrated, in order to tackle any symptoms of keto flu. I have been having lime water or nimbu pani regularly. On a sunny day, it is like the most refreshing drink on the planet. You can add ice to it or even make it with equal proportions of plain soda and water. Green tea and a simple glass of chilled cold water can also come very handy. Recipe for lime water. 1 glass of cold water, pinch of rock salt, half a teaspoon table salt, pinch of roasted cumin powder, 2 pinches of dried mint powder. Also read, what is keto flu? Do I exercise? In keto, it is the diet that matters foremost, and the exercise only makes you feel good. The effects of the diet rest 90% on the food and the rest from exercise. Exercise is actually helpful when you want to tighten your muscles, and want to tone your body that has just lost its stores of fat. I walk briskly to my workplace and travel back by bus in the evening. The total distance that I cover is almost 3.5 kilometers and it takes me 45 minutes to reach. After going through my diet plan, if you feel the need to add more snacks or to increase the fat value, please feel free to do so, according to your macros. Monday, Day 1 Breakfast. Bulletproof coffee omelette cooked in butter with bacon. Whisk 2 eggs together, add salt and pepper, fry in 2 teaspoons of butter, add 2 bacon, pan fried. To the whisked eggs I add a spoonful of fresh cream, before pouring it on a hot non-stick pan. Once it is cooked to a fine golden color on one side, I flip it. Let it cook some more and take it off the pan. Lunch. Mutton Seekh kebab. Since I work 6 days a week, lunch has to be something that is easy to carry and can be eaten at room temperature. In my freezer, you will always find a packet of ready-made mutton, chicken Seekh kebab and of course bacon. So I just thaw the packet and take out one Seekh kebab. In a non-stick pan, I shallow fry it in ghee. Then I cut it into small roundels and pack it in a small Tupperware container. You can sprinkle some chaat masala on it. Different companies have different breakups, so be sure to check the label. Also, keep ready-made and half-cooked meats only for an emergency, and for days you do not have time to cook. Otherwise, always try to have fresh food. Blanched broccoli with salt and pepper. 7-day Indian keto diet plan and recipes. As I have mentioned before, broccoli comes very handy in keto. It is a versatile ingredient that can be incorporated in all 3 meals. I always keep some blanched and ready in my fridge. Evening snacks. Milk is rich in lactose and carbs. Avoid it on a keto diet. However, you can have yogurt, cheese and cottage cheese in moderation, and do keep a strict watch on whether they throw you out of ketosis or let you be. In the evening I have a handful of peanuts. Some days, I replace the peanuts with 6 almonds and 4 halves of walnuts. Dinner. Omelette. Try keto spinach egg omelette for the dinner. It is tastier and healthier than the non-keto delicacies. Also, the recipe doesn't require much time to prepare, hence is the go-to choice when running low on time. Tuesday, Day 2 breakfast. Bulletproof coffee. Keto Bulletproof coffee homemade. Start your day with Bulletproof coffee, but you can switch it with a cup of green tea or any other beverage that you prefer. Nutrition breakdown. Total calories, 310 carbs, 2 grams protein, 2 grams fat, 32 grams saturated fat, 25 grams sodium, 40 milligrams fiber, 0 sugar, 2 grams hard-boiled eggs with mutton Seekh kebab. Tuesday, Day 2 Priya's Indian Keto Diet Plan. Hard-boiled eggs, 3 total calories, 51 carbs, 0.6 grams protein, 10.8 grams fat, 0.3 grams saturated fat, 0 grams sodium, 165 milligrams potassium, 161.4 milligrams fiber, 0 sugar, 2 grams mutton Seekh kebab. Tuesday, Day 2 Keto Diet, mutton Seekh kebab. You can have a single kebab and 3 eggs or change the ratio according to your taste. Choose your portion. In a non-stick pan. I shallow fry it in ghee. Nutrition breakdown. Total calories, 181 carbs, 5.2 grams protein, 14 grams fat, 11.6 grams saturated fat, 4.8 grams sodium, 857.6 milligrams fiber, 3.2 grams sugar, 0 grams. I suggest to have the eggs with homemade mayo or mint chutney. Tuesday, Day 2 Homemade mint chutney. Recipe of mint chutney. 250 grams mint leaves, washed and chopped. 100 grams coriander or cilantro leaves, washed and chopped. Juice of 2 to 3 lemons. 1 medium red onion sliced. 4 to 5 green chilies roughly chopped. Pink and white salt for taste. Red chili powder for taste. Few drops of stevia optional. Grind all of the ingredients in a blender till the consistency resembles a fine paste. Some Indian housewives also add a teaspoon of sugar to this recipe. Always store this chutney in an airtight container, and it has a shelf life of a week at least. Lunch. Shallow fried cottage cheese. This is one of my favorite meals. It tastes wonderful both hot and cold. For this, you need 100 grams of cottage cheese. Nutrition breakdown. Total calories, 200 carbs, 10 grams protein, 24 grams fat, 5 grams saturated fat, 3 grams sodium, 840 milligrams fiber, 0 grams sugar, 8 grams ghee, 1 tablespoon. Ghee keto for India. Nutrition breakdown. Total calories, 130 carbs, 0 grams protein, 0 grams fat, 14 grams saturated fat, 9 grams sodium, 0 milligrams fiber, 0 grams sugar, 0 grams. Recipe. 100 grams cottage cheese, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon coriander powder, 1 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon chaat masala optional, half a teaspoon dried mango powder. Make a thick paste of all these dry masalas, with water or oil. Fork the cottage cheese from all sides. Now apply this paste on all sides and let the cottage cheese rest for 15 to 20 minutes. Heat a griddle, add some ghee and fry this piece of cheese by turning it on all sides. When it gets a lovely golden color on all sides, then switch off the stove. If you have the time, before you apply the paste on the cottage cheese, slit it in the middle and apply the mint chutney. After you are done frying, let it cool down, and now cut it into small cubes. Some days I also fry a few juliennes of green peppers or capsicum on the same pan and add to the dish. The chaat masala asterisk can also be sprinkled in the end, along with a few drops of fresh lime juice. Asterisk chaat masala is a mixture of pungent dry spices, often used in Indian cooking to sprinkle over tikkas, and other fried stuff. Snacks. After a long day at work, we all look forward to a small snack at home. You can choose to have some chopped strawberries or some almonds or peanuts. Or just grab a glass of salted and chilled buttermilk. Whatever you have, ensure that it is within your macros. Half cup of cut strawberries. Chopped strawberries keto for India. Nutrition breakdown. Total calories, 24 carbs, 5.8 grams protein, 0.5 grams fat, 0.2 grams saturated fat, 9 grams potassium, 116.3 milligrams sodium, 0.8 milligrams fiber, 1.5 grams sugar, 3.5 grams buttermilk, lassi, 250 milliliters. Buttermilk, recipe keto for India. Nutrition breakdown. Total calories, 70 carbs, 11 grams protein, 7.3 grams fat, 1.2 grams saturated fat, 0.6 grams potassium, 693 milligrams sodium, 224 milligrams fiber, 0.1 grams sugar, 0 grams tip. Make your lassi or buttermilk more interesting by adding half a tablespoon of roasted cumin powder and a sprig of fresh mint to it. Dinner. Shredded chicken breast in soya sauce. This an easy recipe that can be cooked in a jiffy and has very little prep time. Ingredients: 1 chicken breast, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon soya sauce, 1 tablespoon of ghee, salt if required, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Procedure: just cut a chicken breast in fine slices. In a bowl add soya sauce, black pepper and if you want a few chili flakes. Let it rest for half an hour or so. Now heat a wok and throw in a few cloves of garlic and just toss till pink. Now add the chicken and cook on high heat. The chicken will be ready in no time and it tastes delicious. Nutrition breakdown. Total calories, 382 carbs, 9.2 grams protein, 30.4 grams fat, 23 grams saturated fat, 0 grams potassium, 0 milligrams sodium, 1082 milligrams fiber, 0 grams sugar, 0 grams. Wednesday, Day 3 breakfast. Masala omelette with cheese with smoked bacon. Keto masala omelette with cheese with smoked bacon. Ingredients: 2 eggs, a few cilantro leaves finely chopped, a few mint leaves finely chopped, 1 small green chili finely sliced, 1 cheese slice, 4 to 5 button mushrooms finely chopped, salt and black pepper to taste, 2 tablespoons ghee. Procedure: whisk the eggs with salt and pepper till they become nice and fluffy. Now add the herbs, mushrooms and green chili to the eggs. On a hot pan put some ghee, and pour the egg mixture on it. When slightly cooked, shred the cheese slice in the middle and fold the omelette. Cook till whatever color you please. I like it a nice golden and usually have it hot with mint chutney. Smoked bacon. Lunch, keto-friendly smoked bacon. Bacon is a very keto-friendly food item, as it has carbs, proteins and fats in the perfect keto ratio. It is easy to cook and gives you immense satisfaction too. You can add the bacon in the filling or have it on the side. Lunch. Parboiled cauliflower in mayo with mutton Seekh kebab. Keto, parboiled cauliflower in mayo with mutton Seekh kebab. Ingredients: 8 to 9 small florets of cauliflower, salt and pepper to taste. Procedure: boil the cauliflower for about 10 minutes in water. Add some salt to the water. Now strain the cauliflower and toss it in butter, salt and pepper. You can have the florets just like this or mix them with some homemade sugarless mayo. Mutton Seekh kebab. Priya's Indian keto diet plan, mutton Seekh kebab. You might think that I mention mutton Seekh kebabs daily, and I admit I do. They taste delicious, are easy to make, and can be had in any meal. And they are pretty keto-friendly. If you want to make them at home, try this recipe. Snacks. Peanuts oil roasted and salted. Wednesday, keto diet plan, peanuts oil roasted and salted. Procedure. For those of you who have never tried peanuts Indian style, I plead you to grab a packet, 30 grams, from the closest Indian store. Believe me, you will get hooked onto them. Some ketoites are not snacking at all, and I must say that's commendable. But Indians have a tradition of sitting with their parents, kids or friends in the evening and sharing their day over a cup of tea with something to munch on. Eat them if they fit into your macros and occasionally only. Dinner. Keto butter chicken, murg makhani. Prep time, 20 minutes. Cook time, 30 minutes. Servings, 4 ingredients. 1 kilogram of chicken thighs, paste of 3 garlic cloves, paste of 1/2 inch piece of ginger, 1 teaspoon garam masala, 1 tablespoon fresh coriander or cilantro green paste, 1 teaspoon cumin powder, 1 tablespoon red chili, optional, 1/2 cup full-fat Greek yogurt, 4 tablespoons of butter, 2 cardamoms green, 1 cinnamon stick, 1 cup coconut milk, 1/2 cup chopped coriander for garnish, 2 tablespoons tomato puree, optional, pink and white salt to taste. Procedure. Combine in a bowl the chicken pieces, the garlic and ginger paste, salt, red chili powder and yogurt. Let it sit in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours. Now take a wok and melt the butter in it. Drop the cinnamon stick and the crushed cardamom in it. Next, add the chicken and cook it on high heat till it turns a nice golden. You can also grill it on a pan. Add the tomato puree and lower the heat. Keep stirring from time to time till the chicken is fully cooked. Add the cumin powder, coriander paste and the garam masala. The coconut milk or cream can be added now, cook for a few more minutes and garnish with the coriander. Add a little food color if you want it to look red. Thursday, day 4 breakfast. Scrambled eggs with chicken sausages. Thursday keto breakfast, scrambled eggs with chicken sausages. You don't need me to tell you how to make scrambled eggs. Just make them the way you like them. I make them in butter, with just salt and pepper. Make it 3 eggs and have it with 2 chicken sausages. Lunch. Chicken malai tikka. Thursday keto diet plan, ketogenic chicken malai tikka. This is another world-famous dish that has origins in North India. Very easy to make and tastes delicious. And it is completely keto-friendly. Ingredients. Boneless chicken cut into 1-inch pieces, 500 grams ginger garlic paste, 2 teaspoons heavy cream, 2 tablespoons Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons green chili paste, 2 to 3 teaspoons optional garam masala, 1 teaspoon or green cardamom powder, half a teaspoon black and white pepper, half a teaspoon each, 1/2 cup of grated processed cheese, melted butter for basting, lemon juice, 1 teaspoon chaat masala, half a teaspoon optional salt to taste. Procedure. In a bowl put the chicken, sprinkle salt and mix the ginger garlic paste. Set it aside in the refrigerator for at least half an hour. In another bowl add the processed cheese and some more salt, cream, cheese and now add the heavy cream to it. Whisk till a smooth paste is formed. Next blend in the Greek yogurt to this mixture and whisk some more. Add the green chili paste, the remaining ginger garlic paste and garam masala and pepper. If you don't want the tikka to be very spicy, then skip the garam masala and green chili paste. Now add the chicken pieces to this marinade and make sure they are coated well. Let it rest for half an hour. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Line a tray with a silver foil and spread some oil or ghee on it. Place the chicken on this tray, you can skewer them too. The chicken should be ready in 10 to 15 minutes. But remember to turn them at least twice and baste them with butter. Eat them hot and do sprinkle some lemon juice and chaat masala over them. You can marinate a bigger batch and cook them at your convenience, over a period of few days. Vegetarians, please note that you can make cottage cheese by this same recipe, only cut the cooking time to 5 to 8 minutes. Dinner. Chicken Seekh Kabab. Indian keto recipe, mutton Seekh Kabab. Since I started sharing my journey, I have got many requests to share my recipe for chicken Seekh kebabs. So here goes. Ingredients. Chicken mince, preferably with fat 500 gm 2 to 3 green chilies chopped coriander leaves chopped 1/2 cup 2 teaspoons ginger garlic paste 1 teaspoon roasted cumin powder 1 teaspoon garam masala 1/2 teaspoon Kashmiri or Dagi red chili powder melted butter or ghee for basting lemon juice 1 teaspoon chaat masala 1/2 teaspoon optional salt to taste procedure. In the food processor grind together the mince, green chili and fresh coriander. Ensure that the consistency is very fine. Now add the rest of the ingredients and mix well. Divide the mixture into equal proportions. Pat the mixture and form patties or with moist hands give it the shape of kebabs over skewers. The important thing to remember is that the mixture should not be overly moist or very dry, it should be of workable consistency. If you feel that the mixture is getting out of hand or not sticking to the skewer, beat an egg and add to it. Preheat the oven to 200 degrees and cook the kebabs in it for 15 to 20 minutes. You can also barbecue them, but remember to baste them with butter or ghee at least 2 to 3 times. Enjoy them hot and remember to sprinkle some lemon juice and chaat masala over them. Tip: never overcook the kebabs, always remove them from the fire when moist, not dry. Friday, Day 5 Breakfast. Protein shake. Whey protein on gold protein shake. Lunch. Shami kebab with Greek yogurt and sliced strawberries. Ketogenic shami kebab with Greek yogurt. I am going to share another recipe of a famous kebab with you today. This one promises to melt in your mouth. It is called the shami kebab. It is made with minced lamb, and can be made in batches and stored in the fridge. The preparation time is just 30 minutes, and cooking takes almost 20 minutes or less. Ingredients. Mutton mince without fat 500 grams 2 tablespoons soaked split Bengal gram 1 tablespoon psyllium husk powder 2 teaspoons ginger and garlic paste 1 teaspoon garam masala 2 green cardamom 1 stick cinnamon 1 teaspoon cinnamon powder 1/2 cup chopped fresh coriander mint leaves a handful chopped 1 beaten egg 1/2 tablespoon lemon juice ghee for frying salt to taste procedure. To the washed and drained mince add the Bengal gram. If you are apprehensive of using a lentil then replace it with almond flour. Although, I am just using 2 tablespoons for 12 kebabs. To this mixture add the ginger, garlic and all the other increments except the herbs. Cook on a low heat till well cooked and dry. Now let it cool off. Blend this mixture in a food processor till a fine paste is formed. Add the herbs to this paste and give it the form of a dough. At this stage you can beat the egg and add it to the dough. Or you can make small balls, flatten them out like a kebab and dip them in the egg before frying. If you ask me, I prefer to mix the egg in the dough, and form the kebabs. That way the smell of the egg is not so dominant. You can also skip the onion if you want. You can either shallow fry them in ghee or deep fry them. Serve them hot with green chutney and a green salad. Dinner. Chicken broth. Friday keto diet plan, chicken broth. My broth recipe is very simple. I get chicken necks from my butcher. Put them in a pressure cooker with a few cloves of garlic, a piece of ginger and a small chopped onion. With a generous amount of water I let them cook for almost 45 minutes on low heat, allowing all the juices to come out. Later I shred the chicken from the bone and strain the broth. Add salt and pepper according to taste. Hard-boiled eggs. Friday keto recipe, hard-boiled eggs. I always keep boiled eggs in the fridge, they come very handy when you don't have time to cook. You can have 3 boiled eggs with the broth. Honey smoked bacon. Keto diet plan, honey smoked bacon. Plus you can have 3 smoked chicken bacon. This diet plan is meant to give you an idea of what all you can eat in a day. Please adjust the portions according to your macros. Saturday, Day 6 Breakfast. Scrambled eggs with bulletproof coffee. Indian keto diet and recipes, scrambled eggs. Beat 3 eggs to a fluffy stage with salt and pepper. I like to have them with crispy fried bacon, but that's entirely your choice. If you can get bacon bits then that's even better. Add some ghee to a pan and pour in the egg mixture. Sprinkle in some oregano, chili flakes. My twist in these eggs is to add a dash of sriracha and make them really hot and mouth-watering. I like to wash down my spicy eggs with my absolute favorite mug of bulletproof coffee with butter and coconut oil. Lunch. Capsicum, peppers stuffed with cottage cheese, paneer. Keto Saturday lunch idea, capsicum stuffed with cottage cheese. Capsicum and broccoli in moderation have become my favorite veggies on the keto diet. For this recipe you will need medium-sized capsicums that have space for filling. You can go for any color of capsic. Ingredients: 3 to 4 capsicums, peppers 1/2 to 1 cup cottage cheese grated 1/2 cup of onions chopped, optional, 1 teaspoon cumin powder 2 teaspoons lemon juice 1/2 teaspoon turmeric powder 1/2 teaspoon red chili powder, optional 1/4 teaspoon chili powder 2 teaspoons olive oil white and pink salt to taste. Procedure: completely deseed the capsicums and cut out their tops. In a bowl add the cottage cheese, onions, lemon juice, cumin powder, turmeric salt and red chili powder. Mix well and add 1/2 teaspoon of olive oil and mix more. Stuff the capsicums with this cheese stuffing. Now either cover the capsicums with foil or attach the tops back with a toothpick. Preheat the oven and set the mode to oven and grill. Grill properly until the skin of the capsicum looks all shriveled up. I like to apply some olive oil to the capsicums on the outside too, in order to enhance the grilling process. Cauliflower rice. Saturday keto lunch idea, cauliflower fried rice. I have seen in numerous recipes for cauliflower fried rice on the internet. This is my version of it. Procedure: cut the florets of a cauliflower and put them in a food processor. You can also use a hand garter. Make a fine fluffy mixture that resembles rice. In a wok add some ghee, a few cloves of garlic and fry till golden. Now add the cauliflower, salt, pepper and a pinch of chili flakes. Cook some more, but prevent the rice from looking like a mash. You can also add some freshly chopped cilantro or coriander at the end. Your keto-friendly fried rice is ready. Dinner: keto tandoori chicken. Indian keto diet plan, keto tandoori chicken. Tandoori chicken is essentially chicken that has been marinated with spices and yogurt for some time. It is always cooked over an open fire, grill or in a tandoor. And I can bet that by the time you will get your second batch out of the fire the first one will be long gone. Prep time, 15 minutes. Cook time, 20 to 25 minutes. Serves, 4 ingredients. 1 whole chicken cut into 12 or 8 pieces or just chicken legs 2 teaspoons Kashmiri red chili powder 2 tablespoons lemon juice 1 cup Greek full-fat yogurt 2 teaspoons ginger paste 2 teaspoons garlic paste 1/2 teaspoon garam masala powder 1/2 teaspoon chaat masala salt to taste red food color, optional. Procedure: start by making incisions all over the chicken with a fork or a knife. Make a paste of 1/2 of the red chili powder, lemon juice and salt. Apply it thoroughly over the chicken and let it rest for half an hour. In the Greek yogurt add the rest of the Kashmiri red chili powder, ginger garlic paste, lemon juice, garam masala powder, 2 tablespoons of olive oil and salt. Rub this marinade on the chicken and set it in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours. When you are ready to eat, cook the keto tandoori chicken on skewers and cook on a moderate hot fire or in a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. In a matter of 10 to 12 minutes they will be fully done. Baste the chicken once with ghee and let it cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Remove from the fire and let it rest. Sunday, Day 7 breakfast. Keto cheese roll-ups. Let's start this day with the delectable, fulfilling, and healthy keto cheese roll-ups. Servings: 4, cook time 0 minutes, prep time 5 minutes. Ingredients: 2 ounces of butter 8 ounces of sliced cheddar, Edam, provolone cheese. Procedure: cut thin pieces of butter using a cheese slicer or knife. Place a slice of butter on every cheese slice and roll them up. Ensure both are taken out of the refrigerator at the same time, so that they are easy to handle. Tip: you can add finely chopped parsley, paprika powder, salt flakes, and other herbs to give additional flavor to the already delectable keto cheese roll-ups. A quick and filling breakfast that keeps you going till lunch. Nutrition breakdown. Energy: 335 kilocalories, carbohydrates 2 grams, fat 31 grams, fiber 0 grams, protein 13 grams. Lunch. Keto quesadillas. For lunch I tried my hand at quesadillas and I admit I was pretty nervous, but the end result was pretty satisfying. So calm your nerves and give it a shot. Servings 3, cook time 15 minutes, prep time 10 minutes. Ingredients: 6 ounces of cream cheese, 2 eggs, 2 egg whites, 1½ teaspoons of ground psyllium husk powder, 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, 1/2 teaspoon salt. Filling: 200 grams of grated processed cheese, any hard cheese, 100 grams of baby spinach, 1 tablespoon of olive oil for frying low-carb tortillas. Procedure: preheat the oven to 4000 F. Take a bowl for beating the egg with the egg whites in it. Add cream cheese to the mix and keep whisking until you get a smooth mixture. Take another bowl for mixing coconut flour, psyllium husk powder, and salt in it. Add this mixture to the batter and whisk for a little more till you obtain a smoothly blend mixture. Let it stay for a few more minutes. Put a parchment paper on a baking sheet and spread the batter in a square shape over the parchment paper using a spatula. Bake each tortilla for about 5 to 7 minutes and then cut into 6 smaller pieces. Place a skillet over medium-high heat setting and add butter, or oil, to it. Place a tortilla in the skillet and sprinkle with some leafy greens and cheese before topping with another tortilla to get a quesadilla. Fry each quesadilla on each side for about 1 to 2 minutes. Note: the batter must be nearly as thick as regular pancake batter. Fry tortillas in the frying pan, like pancakes, to get round tortillas. Be very patient, and if you are not a good cook, try one serving first. Nutrition breakdown: energy 473 kilocalories, carbohydrates 5 grams, fat 41 grams, fiber 3 grams, protein 21 grams. Dinner: yummy spinach pie. For dinner you can try making this simple spinach pie, which can later become your go-to recipe for days when you just want to relax in front of the TV and have a yummy keto meal. So make it a day before or on a weekend and keep eating it all week through. Servings 4, cook time 45 to 50 minutes, prep time 10 to 15 minutes. Ingredients: 250 grams of fresh spinach leaves, 80 grams ounces of softened cream cheese or cheese spread, 12 sliced mushrooms, 4 eggs, 1 cup grated cheddar cheese or any hard cheese, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1/2 onion, chopped, 1/4 cup of butter. Procedure: take a skillet and sauté garlic, onion, and mushrooms in butter until turning tender. Then, remove and set aside. Now, add some fresh spinach leaves to the skillet and cook until well wilted. Try to eliminate as much water as possible from the spinach. Take a medium-sized bowl and whisk eggs in it. Add softened cream cheese and whisk once more. Mix veggies and 1 cup of grated cheese and pour it into a casserole dish or deep dish pie plate. Now pour the cream cheese and eggs mixture on it, enough to cover it from all sides. Bake the pie at 350 F for about 45 minutes or until it turns brown. Nutrition breakdown: energy 368 kilocalories, carbohydrates 4 grams, fat 22 grams, fiber 3 grams, protein 35 grams. Find out the full Indian keto diet plan for Sunday. I felt extremely happy sharing a part of my life with you. Hope you had as much fun reading it.